Conviction. Your conviction. Your ability to devote yourself to someone or something. But most of all, your ability to devote yourself to yourself. Conviction. Hi, Barbie. It's Barbie. And you're about to be read, okay? So if you're not somebody who really likes the cards, if you're not somebody who is ready for the truth or ready to elevate, you can just click off this video right now, okay? Welcome to the Barbie-verse. Here in the Barbie-verse, you're a Barbie, I'm a Barbie, we're all Barbies. Barbies everywhere, okay? Barbie's not just about aesthetics. We are baddies over here, okay? Face card never decline. Let's talk about it. Face card never decline, okay? But Barbie's not just about aesthetics or beauty, even though beauty is indeed power. It is not vanity. Barbie is also about wisdom. Barbie's about understanding yourself, who you are, what you bring to the table, regardless of the noise and what's going on around you. You choose your heart. You choose your desires. You choose to be the highest, bestest, prettiest, most beautiful, most elegant, most outspoken version of yourself. And it doesn't even have to do with words. It's just your energy. Your energy is extremely outspoken. Your energy is extremely engulfing, encompassing of every single thing that you are. And that's for you to decide. But Barbie can be anything. Barbie's a gymnast. Barbie's a model. Barbie's a housewife. Barbie's a president. Barbie is anything she desires. And when you step into the Barbie-verse, you remember the promises you made to yourself. And you start creating the life that adheres to those promises, that fulfills those wishes. Shout out to your inner child. Have you spoke to her in a while? Okay? You know I always gotta have my gloss on. I can't be on here with dry lips. Okay? Let's get straight to it, Barbie. Conviction. There's something that I'm really worried about right now. And I feel like there's something you're really worried about too. I don't know. It's June 29th. Whenever you're seeing this message, though, it's perfect. Okay, but I feel like there's a lot of like instability and unknown in the collective, especially if we're on the same frequency and you're on the same journey as I am. There's a lot of like instability. Like, you don't know where things are going to come from. You don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know how things are going to turn out. You don't know what people are going to say to this new version of you, but you're doing it anyway. You're showing up anyway. You are giving up every single part of your identity that isn't serving you, and that comes with a lot of uncertainty. And so the word of the day is conviction. There's parts of our inner child. I'm sorry, I haven't even pulled cards. But there's parts of our inner child that has had their conviction or their inner sun or their solar plexus stolen from them. Okay? Conviction. It comes from your belly. It comes from your inner fire. 3 of Swords in reverse. It comes from what you believe yourself to be, or what you believe you can do, or what you believe is possible for yourself. And I feel like there are a lot of inner childs who are missing their conviction. The other day I had bought a sunflower and I left it outside in the sun too fucking long, and I came back in the morning and it was all shriveled up. It was all shriveled up, and I'm like, I didn't really understand what it meant at first. But as I'm doing this reading and as I'm reflecting, I'm like, okay, they're talking, like the universe talks to you through every single form. God talks to you through every single thing. And so when you learn how to discern, you get the messages. Queen of Pentacles. And I've noticed in my entire life, my conviction for myself has always been tainted. It has always been run by other people and other things, because I was conditioned. Bees might be significant for somebody, which is also a yellow thing. So your solar plexus is yellow, the sunflower is yellow. Yellow is an extremely significant color. Maybe you should be wearing yellow, drinking ginger tea. Maybe you have been already. But what was I saying? Fuck. But yeah, the devil card. Okay, our conviction has been being stolen from us. As a kid, especially if you grew up in a household that I grew up in, your identity was surrounded by how others perceived you and what you could do for other people, and you had to constantly be in service of others, so that conviction, when it came to you, maybe got lost because your identity was embedded in how others perceived you. The devil card out here. It was your identity and your conviction and your devotion and your inner fire was all dampened, and the only time it was lit is when you were in service to others, because you were conditioned to believe that that's the only conviction that you should have. King of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles out here. And so reigniting Four of Cups, meditating on what is going to bring that conviction back. What is going to ignite that inner flame again? How are you going to believe in yourself the way that you are supposed to believe in yourself? Six of Wands. The power of manifestation comes from conviction, and your conviction comes from your belief. Page of Cups. And your belief, like, I feel like you love yourself, yeah, on a surface level, but maybe on a subconscious level there's a lot of gaps in the way that you view yourself and what you feel like you can achieve, because your reality, when you're trying to manifest things, it's always going to manifest the things that you believe in your subconscious, not necessarily what your mind is telling you. The things, the memories, the ideas, the emotions that have been your constant state. It's something I like to call emotional homeostasis. If you know what homeostasis is in science, it's your ability to keep your body's ability to keep balance. What is balance for you in your body? And people who have cancer have a different state of homeostasis than somebody who doesn't have cancer. And so understanding what that homeostasis is for you and fixing it to embody or reflect true balance. Okay? True balance. A Page of Swords with the Moon card out here. What is true balance? For a lot of us, true balance is just maintaining a facade or a vision that other people like, that other people can agree with, that other people will see and be like, she's respectable. But being respectable is not you being happy. Being respectable is not you being at peace. And so remembering what brings you the truest, fullest joy in your cells, all the way down to your cells, all the way into your body, because that's how you truly manifest. From every aspect, from every level, on a physical level, on a mental level, on an emotional level, and on a cellular level. Okay? To truly be able to hold the frequency of something for a longer amount of time, it has to be embodied inside of your cells. Okay? The Emperor out here. And so understanding that the identity that you may have been holding on to for so long has been dampening your conviction, or what you believe to, or what you can achieve, because anything is possible. And so letting go of all the parts of your identity that have been causing you to operate too much into your traumatized masculine energy, and balancing that masculine and that feminine, and untraumatizing that masculine, which is the burnout, which is the people pleasing, which is the even maybe the obsessive anger or the obsessive need to control things and people, so that you can return to your natural state of conviction, and it will seem like flow. A lot of us have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning, and that's because your conviction, your masculine energy, your solar plexus, your power center has been tampered with, has been traumatized. A lot of us heard no as a kid, and there wasn't a good reason to that no, and so that affected our ability to have that conviction for ourselves and create for ourselves. We always thought we had to create in the guidelines of or conditions of what this reality told us, and that's not true, Emperor. Remember who you are. This is a reading for both genders, but we're really focusing on the masculine energy of, honestly, the planet. Honestly, the entire planet. Four of Wands for confirmation. Okay? There is a fight, because here's the Five of Wands peeking out. Here's the Five of Wands peeking out. There is a fight. There is a fight. And so reclaiming the Moon card, reclaiming, sorry, I'm trying to make a a thumbnail. Reclaiming that power within and what you truly want for yourself. Rewriting the guidelines of your own masculine energy. And this could also show up in your relationships. That's how you can see it as well. Your masculine, the person that you choose as a counterpart, in terms of if you're a woman, can sometimes be a reflection of how your masculine energy is operating. So if you have someone who's not providing the way that you would want them to, or somebody who's not showing up as that masculine figure in your life the way you see it should be, 9 times out of 10 you can tell that conviction is not there. But that's also a reflection of inside. We like to point the finger to people outside of ourselves and outside of our reality, but I promise you, we wouldn't be a vibrational match if that wasn't the case. So tending to creating and nurturing that masculine energy in your body, in your life, burning contracts and letting go of karmic debt that may be causing this trauma in your masculine energy. In quantum healing as well, we're gonna do a quantum healing activation right now. 13 minutes in, I think that's enough time. It's not too where the video is not too long. It's a bunch of bugs here that may also be significant. Ants may be significant. Swarms may be significant. Maybe an unsettled mind. We're about to settle it right now. Okay? Three of Swords, Emperor. So yeah, this is more so on the inner child, because that's where your conviction kind of gets dampened. There may be, because in my opinion, we fight wars not against flesh and blood, but of powers and principalities, of spirits and demons inside of people. And there's an egregore of a masculine energy. If you don't know what an egregore is an agreed upon energy or entity or something that a group of people or masses of people believe in, that becomes real in the spiritual realm. So if it wasn't real before, it's real now because everybody believes in it. Like McDonald's, something like McDonald's could have an egregore in the spiritual realm because so many people love McDonald's, talk about McDonald's, and eat McDonald's, you know? So that's an egregore. Michael Jackson definitely has an egregore. So many people talk about Michael Jackson, love Michael Jackson, listen to his music, okay? The Christian God, that's an egregore, okay? There's so many different beliefs, and what creates this thing is your belief in it. And so there's an egregore egregore of a masculine energy. This is, I don't know how far you are into your spirituality, but I'm going all the fucking way, okay? If you can stick with me, you can get healed. If you get lost, you can get out. It's okay if it's not for you. But let's keep going. The Emperor, an egregore of a masculine energy ooh, it's a lot to it. Can I say it to y'all? Are y'all ready? Who feels slighted by the feminine energy. This egregore because in my opinion, women were the first. And so women created men. You literally created him out of his womb. Then he wanted to make a religion saying he created you. Okay, that's okay. But yeah, he was slighted by the way he was treated by his mother. Okay, and so this egregore is living inside of a lot of black women especially. And there's this debt that we feel like we owe men in our lives. There's like even you can see it in the way that a lot of black women allowed the abuse to go on in the household. Women will know that their children are being abused by a man physically or sexually, and they will not do anything. They will be compliant and complacent. Now, one of two things. That's one, because they have been conditioned to believe that trauma is okay, especially sexual trauma. And two, the egregore, the debt, the subconscious debt. It's a past life thing. Okay, it's a past life thing. I hope you're still with me. But you can see it if you notice very subtly, very keenly, if you notice the energies and the dynamics of men and women at this moment in time, and how men haven't been as masculine as they need to be. Okay, it's a karmic debt, and men are playing into it subconsciously and not showing up as the men that they are, because they feel like they're owed something to women, and they even don't respect women and the power that women hold. And you could call it jealousy. That's also something. But it's also this karmic debt that we all need to go inside of our bodies and reject and heal and let go of, to regain the power of your masculine energy. So your masculine energy and the masculine men in your life show up better for yourself. You show up better for yourself in your masculine energy, and the masculine energies in your life show up better for you. Now, that's one aspect. There could be other stories. There's so many stories. There's so many lives, past lives, that are affecting this one. Now I'm getting real deep. Stick with me. Okay, so this is an activation to reclaim or cancel that debt. Are you remembering? Are you remembering? This is an activation. That's one part of the puzzle. Now, there might be other people in this collective who are suffering from an inner child who was abandoned. And that's where your conviction is kind of blocked. An inner child who was never taken care of, who always had to neglect their own needs, maybe to take care of their parents, or an inner child who was told or spoken over with negativity. A lot of our parents didn't really care for us the way that they should have, and they didn't really instill us with that inner power. It was always about control. And that's also that tainted masculine energy that wants to control everything. Specifically in the black household, love was never about love. It was about control. And that's also a reflection of the things that black people have been through when we talk about slavery and all of that. Are you listening? And how there was this control that the whites had over us. And so we started to mix that into our own lives, when that's not how we were. That's not how we operated. We were beings of love. But for survival, or even through conditioning, we were conditioned to believe that to love something is to control it. Or that's me showing my love to you as a parent or as a head of something is me giving up, sacrificing every single thing. That's a past life thing as well. Are you remembering? This is an activation. Okay? So inhale, I want you to take a big belly breath inward. We want you to figure out what it is for you, because this is a collective message and it can't be the same for everybody. So close down your eyes. As the sun sets where I am, we are setting the sun on every single thing that has been holding you back. Inhale, exhale. Going deep within your subconscious mind, allowing you to be present to the blockages, present to the contracts, the subconscious, generational, ancestral contracts that have been causing you to act in ways that are unlike you, that have been causing you to give your power away to things, places, people that you feel like you owe debt to. Inhale, exhale. Releasing and relaxing into your greatest self. It is not a fight. We release with love. And tonight, when you go to sleep, as you breathe in, as you exhale, things will become clear to you. Ancestral contracts that no longer serve you, they will become clear to you. Subconscious behaviors, programmings, thought forms, and egregores that may be holding on to your mind, your actions, your behavior, they will become clear to you. And you have the choice, you have the power to release, to let go, to reclaim everything that you are deserving of. There are things, there are places, there are people that want you to believe that you are not worthy, that want to hold back your spiritual inheritance, your stability, your love, your joy, your peace from you, in the guides and the names of karma, in the guides and the names of debt. We clear that debt. We clear that debt. Inhale, exhale. And as you breathe in, the combustion that is happening between your organs, your lungs, your cells, and the breath that is in your body, you are cleared inside and out. And that clearance is reflecting from your inner body outside into your energetic field, and reverberating within your mind, body, soul, actions, behaviors. It is reverberating throughout the chemical reactions within your body and brain. Inhale, exhale. You are free from any debt, from any karma, instilling peace, power, love, and joy within you and every version of yourself, within your inner child, cleansing and clearing all the trauma surrounded and surrounding your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your conviction for yourself, remembering who you are, remembering your power to create, and remembering that no one, no thing, no God, no place, no piece of technology, no governmental order, no faction, no occult group can have power over that. Reclaiming your power, reclaiming your peace, reclaiming your power, reclaiming your peace. This is a full moon activation, June 29th, harnessing the power of the Sagittarius strawberry full moon. The harvest is upon us. The harvest is upon you. As you reclaim your power, so will the blessings rain down on your life. Rain down on me. Use your voice to heal yourself. Sing yourself into freedom. Our ancestors sang themselves into freedom. Utilize your voice to speak up for yourself, to sing, to talk, to heal, as I just did in this 24 minutes. Okay, your voice is powerful, collective. Barbies, you have a powerful voice. You have a powerful mind. You have a powerful heart. You have a powerful soul, and continue to use the gifts that were given to you for free. Every single thing that is worthwhile in this reality, in this universe, was given to you for free. Your body, your mind, your soul, your gifts. Okay? So don't let anybody tell you that. Don't let anybody make you feel like you are unworthy because of certain financial situations that you may be in. Okay? Or that money will change something, because it won't. And I'm sorry that's random, but yeah, I love you so much. And this has been an activation. Please comment down below how you are feeling. And again, this is a timeless message. Time is not real. I am still, as you're watching this video, 2 days from today, 3 days from today, a year from today, you will still be harnessing the power of the Sagittarius strawberry full moon. And you will still be cleansing and clearing, healing, letting go of, and remembering everything that you need to become the highest, most powerful version of yourself. Okay? I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.